I'm gonna be real honest right now. It's times like these that I just don't even feel like turning the camera on sometimes. And those are probably the times that I should turn the camera on the most. It's just getting a little discouraging because I've been out here and I'm expecting things to happen, and that's the deal. It's a wild place and it's unpredictable. And when you come out expecting something, oftentimes that's not what you end up getting. Because for me, that's what it's about. It's about this adventure. It's about this place. It's just one of those moments where things are slow, but I've got a good feeling everything's gonna pick up here shortly. I'm really close to where that right bull was bugling this morning. I can smell him.
I live for September. It's the heart of archery season out west. Boots on the ground and bow in hand, there's no telling what I may encounter. But as a passionate elk hunter, this time of year, I enter the woods with one thing on my mind: bugling elk.
When I move through the timber, a lot of times I like to just do some light cow calling. It's a good way to make the bulls think that there's some cows moving in. A lot of times, like a single bull or a lone bull will just kind of come in silent. So I'll go and set up after a little ways and give a bugle or two, see if I can't get something to respond. If not, maybe wait 10-15 minutes, just in case there's something moving around. Just listen for anything walking or maybe a cow calling back or something.
Calling for elk alone is a lot harder than having a second person calling. Going solo puts me at a disadvantage. However, by being alone, I can move through the woods quieter and encounter a greater number of other animals than I do when hunting with someone else.
Here's a nice wallow right here. Got a bear track right there. What I'm gonna do right now is just slowly still hunt and see if I can't spot something.
I'm going to take advantage of seeing this fresh bear track and keep my eyes open in the chance that he's nearby. As luck would have it, I spot him not far off.
That right there was another one of those reoccurring instances where trying to film myself bow hunting made me miss out on a really good opportunity and a decent bear. I was just walking through the trees and I looked up and spotted him just standing there. So I got the camera set up the first time. He was a little too far to shoot, but then he just walked off. So I kind of crept into where he was at. And sure enough, he came out and I just made like a distress call or whatever to try to stop him. He stopped and stood there for a while, but I was just messing with the camera too long. That would have been good.
We designed the Solo Hunter Bino harness to be ultra functional in the field, particularly for bow hunters. It needed to be low profile, compact, super quiet but durable, and have one-handed operation. I think for the most part, we nailed it.
What I like to do before I call in the mornings is just get up pretty high, somewhere where I can call into an area and just hope that the sound echoes and stirs something up, get some talking, because in the thick trees, that's your best bet at getting close to a boulder in the rut. They have to be making noise, otherwise, not gonna find them. I've got bulls screaming everywhere. I've got one to my left, one to my right, one at the bottom. This is a good elk morning. That's what you want, just bulls screaming. They're calling it almost the exact same time. The wind's kind of going down this way. I'm gonna get on that one first. If I blow it, then I'll go on this other one. One thing I will tell you, deadfall sucks. It's really impeding my progress. This right here could be the difference between not even getting close to these elk. I hear them way over here. They were just right here, but who knows, maybe the one bull started moving toward the other one. They could have both started chasing each other off. I'm just gonna keep after him. This could be what seemed like a really for sure deal, could turn into an all-day ordeal here. I'm gonna keep moving and get over this next ridge. Maybe they kept working into the wind that way. I think they're right above me. I'm really close to where that right bull was bugling this morning. I can smell them. They're wallowing in here or something.
The bulls are on the move. I continue to dog them. After a mile of chasing, I catch a break. As I top the last ridge the bull crested over, I hear an elk right below me.
That worked out perfect and not perfect. What's my deal? I called that bull right in. It's perfect. He didn't have any cows. And I just got set up. Called him right to me. I ranged him 2 or 3 times. Every time I was just hitting the trees. It kept back like 40, 40, 40. So I put my 40-yard pin on him, and it shot way low. I'm like, what?
Keeping your rifle protected, clean, and dry while hunting is a big priority, but so is having the ability to get at it quickly when you need it. That's where the rifle cover comes into play. I have this thing on my rifle all the time. Until it's time to pull the trigger, this rifle cover is on my rifle.
Misranging the elk during archery season left me sitting with an elkless freezer. After a long season of guiding, I found myself with one final day to get back out and try to hunt for some meat.
There is a big herd of elk in front of me. Probably 200 animals just up this draw here, boys. They aren't very far. I'm just gonna move into position, get set up, see if I can't find a legal bull. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's just say it's the tail end of the season. I'm not gonna be picky. If it's illegal, I'm gonna shoot it. I've actually got probably well over 200 elk crossing in front of me. Yet I have not seen a legal bull yet. However, it is pretty amazing to see that many elk at once. And there could be, I can't see them all because of the trees and everything. The elk are across from me, so I'm going to get up in that spot gap between the cliffs here. Lay down and hopefully be able to get a shot from there. Looks like a solid choice to me.
The elk are moving off and there's no way I've seen them all. I move across the canyon to get a better vantage and hopefully pick out a legal bull.
I've been trying to count these things as they go by. There's more like 300, it's crazy. I have yet to see a bull with brow tines. I think the wind's kind of... I don't know where my microphone is, so probably can't even hear me talking. Snow's coming in.
For information on Solo Hunter rifle covers or our bino harness system, or to find us on social media for exclusive photos and videos, connect with us on our website at solohunter.com.
I moved in on a huge group of elk, and am trying to look them all over, in hopes of picking out a bull. But in a herd this size, it's near impossible to see them all.
No bulls. No bulls on that end. I'm going to try to cut them off one more time. Now that those elk fed over, I'm just going to try to get up to the top. Maybe catch them on the other side. I'm going to have to hustle though because I've only got about 30 minutes of shooting light left. There's one legal bull, and he's like a one-horned bull, real small, but I can't shoot a cow because I don't have a cow tag, so I have to shoot a bull. Has to have a brow tine. It's legal. I'm here meat hunting. It's my last evening to hunt. He's not going to be the biggest bull in the world, but I've got a perfect shot. He's just kind of milling around down there. I think I'm going to get set up. finished out the season with a bull for the freezer, which for me is the whole point of hunting elk. If I don't have an elk in my freezer, it's a pretty bad year. I'm sure there's bigger bulls out there, but when I have very limited time to hunt and a legal one steps out, you better believe that's the one I'm gonna take. I'm just as excited as if it was a 300-inch 6x6. I'm pretty sure I hit him the first shot. Looked like I might have got him in the lungs. I turned my scope up for 400 yards. Sometimes you get them on the last hour of the last day. This was actually the last 15 minutes. Coolest part about this, there's a road below him. I think I can get him out whole. And if I'm shooting one for meat, that's the best way. Looking for my bull. It's getting a little bit dark. I can still see a little bit, but when I turn the lights on, everything else looks black. So just gonna go pick him up and get him off the mountain as quickly as possible. So, there it is. Job well done. I definitely really wanted that meat for the freezer because it's the only elk I've got this year. It's my main staple. Well, look at that. The old one-horned meat bull. That's a beautiful sight. Looks like he was actually damaged probably while growing. He actually didn't break it off fighting, which I thought the whole reason I hunt elk is to eat elk. And he is gonna eat good. I'm pretty excited about it. Forget the Grand Slam. Forget sheep or goat hunting. I may have just done the greatest hunting accomplishment in my career. Loading a whole elk in the truck alone. I've dreamed about this day where I could take a wild bull elk and get it out whole. Never done that. Wow, that's a first.
Elk hunting to me is more than just the excitement of chasing them during the rut or watching them through the migration. It's a staple of my diet and one of the most important hunts of my season. Getting an elk out whole is something I've often talked about, joked about, and dreamed about, but I never thought it would actually happen, especially solo.